Honor Club, where honor is real.
My name is Dalton Castle. I'm a professional wrestler for Ring of Honor, and I'm really good at it. I started wrestling early. I started at the age of 11. There was something about it I really liked. And as I kept progressing in pee-wees and middle school, I started getting a little more into it. I started enjoying it more. I kind of knew it would be a part of me for the rest of my life. In high school, I was a county champion, NCAAs. I became a New York State champion. I've got 2 national titles in beach wrestling. I represented Team USA at the Worlds, and then I became the Ring of Honor World Champion. I haven't just wrestled for 23 years. I've been great at it. I think the pure tournament rules are, they're right up my alley. This feels like the environment I'm supposed to be in. I don't see anybody who's more pure than this peacock. The pure tournament is about raw wrestling talent. That's what I have inside me here. The first round of this tournament, that won't just be my first match in 5 months. It's gonna be the first time I've touched a wrestling ring in 5 months. But I've been wrestling for 2/3 of my life, like non-stop, and I've been really, really good at it. So I don't really have a lot of fear that when I get in the ring, I'm not gonna be able to turn it on? I can't turn it off. Jay Lethal is the first opponent. That's testing me out at one of the highest levels right off the bat. He is undoubtedly one of the greatest wrestlers in the world. I also know this because I've wrestled him firsthand, and I've had victories, and I've had it handed to me. He deserves the respect that I have for him. He deserves the position he's been in. He's a former Ring of Honor World Champion. So am I. But where we differ is Lethal is a former Ring of Honor Pure Champion. And I don't have that experience. So going in this with Lethal, I'm being cautious, but I'm going to be more aggressive than I ever have been. I know Lethal sits back on his heels, and I know how quick I am on my feet and how low I can drop my hips and step in. So once I get in there and I catch him relaxing, he's going to be going for a ride every 3 seconds. As long as I can keep my lungs filled with air, I will keep Jay Lethal's feet flying over his head. This tournament feels like the perfect platform to remind people that there's a lot more to me than what they think they see. I've had time to be entertaining. I've teamed with Joe Hendry, and I fear that so many people are starting to forget that I'm dangerous. I was Ring of Honor World Champion, and it didn't happen by accident. I fought my way there. I wrestled for over a year with a broken back to accomplish a goal. I didn't let a broken back slow me down from getting to the main event. I didn't let pain from nerve impingement shooting down my leg stop me from pinning Cody at Final Battle. And I didn't let anyone get in my way for 6 months. I look fun and sparkly and entertaining, but why have people forgotten how dangerous I am? It drives me nuts because I have never forgotten of who I am on the inside. And this tournament, this pure wrestling tournament, is my opportunity to show the world I'm so much more.
I am one half of the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions with my buddy Jonathan Gresham. I am the franchise of Ring of Honor Wrestling. I am Jay Lethal. I've been wrestling for about 19 years. 13 of those years are with Ring of Honor Wrestling. I started here in 2002. Up until that point, much like any young punk, I thought I knew a lot more than I did. Looking back, I knew nothing, but Samoa Joe saw something in me that he liked. He taught me almost everything I know about wrestling, both in the ring and out of the ring. Now, the tough part about that was a lot of his teachings were through tough love measures, which toughened me up, of course, and I wouldn't be the athlete that I am today without Samoa Joe. I got into the wrestling business, into Ring of Honor, at the perfect time to learn from these guys. It's the tool that I have above most of the people that I step into the ring with. There's been nobody who's had the Ring of Honor Pure title more than once. And I get a chance to do that. I get to make history by becoming the only ever 2-time Ring of Honor Pure champion. I mean, the first time I won it, I was only 19. I can remember defending that Ring of Honor championship at 19 against guys way ahead of my league, way out of my league, guys like Spanky. I defended it, unfortunately, unsuccessfully against guys like Samoa Joe. It was all one giant learning experience. Going into this tournament as well, part of me is like, well, do I need to, reinvent myself? Do I need to try and figure out a better way to? No, it'd be ludicrous for me to change up anything that I'm doing because everything that I have done has gotten me to this moment. My strength relies in the experience that I've cooped over the years. The fact that I've gotten to share the locker room and the ring with legends in the wrestling business. That can't be taken away from me. That is the one thing that I hold above, like I said, most people on this roster, and I feel like it's gonna take me all the way to the end of this Pure title tournament. I've had a couple bouts with Dalton Castle. I've been in and out of the ring with him several times, but the one that really sticks into my head is me versus Dalton Castle in Las Vegas. He was the Ring of Honor World Champion. He had all the momentum. I mean, dare I say he was at the top of his game, at his peak. Unfortunately, that night didn't work out for me so much. So finding out that Dalton Castle is gonna be my first round opponent, that is all I can frickin' play in my head. I've tried to make a promise to myself that lightning won't strike twice. I've tried to promise myself that history won't repeat itself. And I've definitely promised myself that I will not lose to Dalton Castle in the first round. And I'm gonna make a bold prediction here. As long as I stay the par, as long as I stay the course, the end of this Pure title tournament is gonna be me versus my buddy Jonathan Gresham. And now that is not me overlooking anybody. That is not me being braggadocious. I'm not bragging about my skills or my friend's skills. I just know what we bring to the table. And I don't need to tell Jonathan Gresham to be ready. I know he's ready, and he knows that I'm ready. So Jonathan, I look forward to wrestling you in the finals. But know this, I promised myself, I promised the world, I promised my parents, I will be the first ever and only 2-time Ring of Honor Pure champion.
At a truly unique time in history, 16 men have been entered in a tournament based on the core principles of what this company was built on: athleticism, technique, skill, intelligence, honor. When the smoke clears, a new champion will be crowned. This is the Pure Wrestling Tournament. And this is Ring of Honor.